Danny McCrum is a multi-talented musician based in Auckland, New Zealand. He's a highly respected guitarist, singer, and songwriter, with extensive experience on stage, in the studio, and running the business behind the music. Over the years, he has worked with many music greats including Eric Clapton, Jeff Beck, John Mayer, Tommy Emmanuel, Jimmy Barnes, Simple Minds, Brian Ferry, Joan Armatrading, Katie Melua, and many more. He started playing guitar just before his 12th birthday and began writing and performing a few months later. His earliest performances were for local community events, school events, and talent quests, in which he consistently took first or second place. When he was 15, his band, the Frankies, won the Auckland finals of the Smoke-Free Rock Quest and performed in the national finals in front of several thousand people in the Auckland Town Hall. By the time Danny was 16, he was getting booked to play all over New Zealand. As well as performing his own music, he would fill in as a guitarist, bassist, and drummer for bands that were temporarily down a member. He was also starting to frequent studios to record with various bands. Danny has always been very proactive and at a very young age started to take on management responsibilities. He coordinated several national tours, a long list of shows, and independently released a number of EPs and albums. At 19, Danny was regularly performing solo at bars around the city. He then co-founded a new band called Spinner.
Auckland band Spinner has been together for about 18 months. Of late they've played support for Aussie rocker Jimmy Barnes, come third in the National York Street Acid Test and second in the nationwide Battle of the Bands.
In their time together, Spinner independently released several CDs, topped national competitions, and played support for Jimmy Barnes and John Mayer. As a side project, Danny then co-founded a jazz-funk covers band called the Bourbon Street Quartet. The band had an inconsistent lineup and booked a variety of musicians as needed. Soon the sound evolved into a mix of funk, rock, and soul. Danny eventually secured a consistent lineup and changed the band's name to The Buskers. The Buskers are now highly reputed and very active rock-funk covers band. In 2005, Danny set up an entertainment company called Paper Plane Productions. Later that year, he supported Katie Melua at the Civic Theatre in Auckland, and due to internal turbulence, decided to discontinue with Spinner. After some thought, Danny decided he would go solo, although he knew even as a solo artist he still needed a band. Spinner bass player Matt Harvey was keen on putting a new band together and suggested the name Danny McCrum Band, branding them as a solo artist with a consistent lineup. Danny liked the idea and launched the new band in early 2006 with a full national tour that took them from Kerry to Invercargill. Later that year, the band started recording, and in 2007 they released Awake and Restless through Elite Music.
I love you, sweet my dear. If you meet me in the middle, I'll never cheat my dear. If you meet me in the middle.
I mean, how many gigs do you guys do a year? I have no idea. No idea? No.
Doesn't have to be so complicated. It's up to us.
In 2009, the Danny McCrum Band released Say What You Mean through Liberation Music.
When it's time
Their single In My Corner was placed on rotation on Radio Hauraki, Juice TV, and Channel 63. Their music is frequently used on the soundtrack of the TV show Shortland Street, and both albums and the music video for In My Corner have been featured on the Air New Zealand's in-flight entertainment. In 2006, Danny toured as support artist for Tommy Emmanuel, and in 2007 he supported Brian Ferry and Joan Armatrading. In 2009 he was invited to support Jeff Beck, and a month later Eric Clapton at Vector Arena. This was followed by another tour with Tommy Emmanuel, and the following year renowned instrument brand Fender featured Danny and the album Say What You Mean on their website. By now, many were taking note of Danny as a significant guitar player.
And you've done a lot of support acts, people like Eric Clapton and stuff like that. Is that daunting?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, how did that come about?
We were asked to do it. Yeah, the right people had seen us and decided that we were right for the job and gave us the gig.
So you thought about it for like, what, half
Yeah,
a
we
second?
said we'll get back to you and,
Nobody's listening. Nobody cares. Yeah. Nobody cares.
In 2010, Danny supported Simple Minds at the Civic Theater, and later that year played guitar for LA band Magnolia Memoir when their guitarist wasn't available. In January 2011, the band released the album Mojito under the name The Red Suns.
Oh! Pourquoi? Pourquoi?
All to benefit me. Everyone alone. Full speed ahead. Full speed ahead.
The album included the single Breakdown, which was released with a stop-motion music video made by the band in the style of Monty Python.
Breakdown. I think I'm headed for a breakdown. I feel it coming and I don't know what to do. Don't know what to do. Breakdown. I think I'm headed for a breakdown. I feel it coming and I don't know what to do.
Over the years, Danny has performed live on television and radio countless times. He has stubbornly remained a chameleon musician, always pushing the boundaries and resisting the pressure to adopt a style or to be cornered by category. His influences cover almost every type of music, his priority being quality and soul rather than genre and rules. He's a seasoned performer, a genuine musician, and as he puts it, a lifelong student of music.